Hey Zach, man, this is Demetrius. So this is a quick video I told you I'd put together for you and shoot over to you. Just can give you some ideas on how you can land more clients, man, more consistently. And so I checked out your profile, saw you're in EDH, which I got some friends there, and said you said that Folsom was kind of where a majority of your clients are. And so I just typed up power washing Folsom, CA, right? And you'll notice right here at the top, this is called the map pack, right? And so there's some value in showing up in the map pack because usually when somebody's going to look up power washing, right, in this case Folsom, usually 7 out of 10 people are going to stop right here. They're not even going to scroll anymore, right? So they're either going to click on your website, they're going to call you, or they're going to fill out, a contact form on your website, right? And so there's some prime real estate here. So it looked like you were, maybe in high school or just graduated or something. So I'm not sure how serious you are with this biz, but there's some good money to be made, and if you're really serious about it, there's some things you can do to really ramp this thing up. So, first thing is set up a Google listing, right, and fully optimize it. And what I mean by that is, just fill the thing out in its entirety, business description, phone number, website if you have one, and then start getting reviews. Man, reviews are huge because that's the social proof, right? And people like to see that, right? And so so getting your Google listing set up, and then last but not least is citations with your Google listing. And so those citations are anywhere your name, address, and phone number show up on the web, right? And so those are things like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Dex, having a Facebook business profile. All those things give you citations, right? And so the more of those you have, the more Google looks at you as an expert in your space, right? Because you're spread out, kind of more well known on the web, and so the more citations you have, the better. And then after that, there's organic listings, right? And so that's businesses that show up here, and you notice there's Yelp, right? It takes the top two spots in Folsom. Then there's Home Advisor, then Thumbtack. All of those businesses, right? They basically do lead generation in one aspect or another, and then you have cyclone cleaning here and pressure washing SAC. And so I kind of want to talk about these guys for a minute because they look the most local. Not that cyclone cleaning isn't, but I want to take a peek at these guys' site here and kind of just break down their site and let you know what I see, because really, best case scenario is you want to dominate in this space, show up in the map pack, and show up organically, right? And if you do that, you can end up being kind of a gorilla in your market, and that's what I do. And also I now started doing it in other cities, right? And so if this is something that catches your eye, man, we can talk more about it or whatever. But so let's take a peek at these guys' site, right? So it's precision power washing, and right off the bat, you notice they have a call to action. They got their phone number up here, email, and and quite a few pages, right? Google likes to see pages when they want to rank a website, right? Next thing is content, right? They want to see content, authentic, right? Original content based on your particular service that you offer. And so here, this guy, he doesn't have a ton of content on his page, but he has enough. Obviously, he's showing up on the first page. He has his Yelp listing tagged on here. Where'd it go? Just past it. Or the reviews, right? Which I mean, it's again, people like to see that sort of stuff. Not necessary, but the content, right? People want to see content, and so this guy, he didn't put a ton of content on here, but enough. So let's see if he has. Let's just take a look and see if he has of the main keywords on here, right? So if people are looking for pressure washing in Folsom, which he does not, right? So if this guy is able to have his site rank on the first page and not even have the main keyword on there, shows me that there's some opportunity to get into that space and start dominating, right? So this is a little tool I use called Ahrefs, and it gives me a snapshot of what a particular website's doing. And so this is the keywords that that guy's ranking for, right? So Folsom, it's a suburb of Sac, and it doesn't generate a ton of search right off the bat. But what does is, if you look at pressure washing Sacramento, right, does 150 searches a month, right? And this guy's in position 4 when you search that particular keyword, right, pressure washing Sac, and he gets 14 hits a month. And so what you start doing, you start adding those up, man, and you see, okay, so between everything, he might get, maybe 50, 60, 70 calls a month to his site. And out of those, if he's really good on the phone, if his salesmanship is great, he might close, maybe 20, 30, 40% of those. And so, what your pricing is per house you do, those numbers start adding up. And so last but not least is backlinks. And backlinks are like votes to your site. And so really how that works is if you link to a another pressure washer that's in, say, like Los Angeles or Seattle or Dallas, Miami, right? You're going to pull some votes from their site back to yours. And the more high quality of sites that you're linking to, the better votes that you're going to get back to your site. And so really the big takeaways that I want to leave you with are getting that Google listing set up, man, and getting your name, address, and phone number all throughout the web, and then getting a website set up with decent amount of pages, authentic content, and last but not least, probably the most important is backlinks, right? And votes to your site. And I'm an expert at doing this. I've started doing this, like I said, all over the country now, and partnered up with a few guys and able to grow businesses, man. And so if this catches your attention, hit me up. Let's talk and see how we can help you grow your biz out in EDH. Again, my name is Demetrius. You can give me a call, man. Number is 541-408-2206. Or just reply back when I shoot you this on Facebook. Thanks.